Hey, girl. Hey, y'all. What y'all doing? What are y'all doing? It's late. In my post, I said late night live, and we're gonna continue the conversation. So listen, I have been going all day, all day. So come on in. I'm not sure who's gonna come in because it is late. And if not, that's okay. Y'all ain't used to being up this late on a Friday. Come on in, hit the like. Let's get back in the mode. Hello, hello. What y'all doing this late night Friday? Come on in. Where am I going with this? I should have went straight through YouTube, huh? Joshua, look at you. Look at you. I said, Joshua, it was going to be late. So thank you for coming. You're the first. You are first. Congratulations. The winner is here. Let's give other people time to get in. And see who all's gonna come in with us, Joshua. Today was a good conversation, and so we really gotta continue this conversation. But we're gonna transition our focus. Okay, we're gonna transition our focus on something else regarding the situation that we were talking about today. So we saw Ti. Yes, Tiny wasn't with him. No, we just saw Ti just now. Yeah, he's in the city. Oh no, Josh, it's late. Who else is with us? Somebody else is in here. Say hello, y'all. Hi. Josh, so this is what happens. I don't know if you want to stay or go, but I'm gonna stay on for a while because it takes YouTube a little bit to let people know we're live. It's a little late, but it's okay. I have committed to going live every day, and I know I went live already today, but this is my lives are dedicated to Montana because he may lose his rights to be on here. Thank you. He may lose his rights to come on here pretty quick, at least by the end of the month. So we're going to celebrate him as well. And at the end of his time, hopefully we'll put his Cash App up and people will donate to him. And then we'll give him the opportunity to either keep it or pay it forward to somebody else because he'll say, I don't want it. I don't need it. So, but I just want to think about him too, because then we won't get to see him no more. So let me see if he's up, matter of fact, so he can come on and talk. I know that Harlem is probably, it's late over there where she is. Let me see where my people are. Oh, there he is. There he is. Um, what you want? What, Josh? Oh, here we go. My people are coming in. It just takes YouTube a little bit on the StreamYard thing to let people know that we're on. Hi, Montana. Hi. I thought you was asleep. Did you hear what I said, Montana? I told y'all it would be late. I'm in this hotel room, so the lighting is not very good. So sorry about that. Did I wake y'all up? I just got in. I've been gone all day. I didn't even take y'all along with me, did I? Maybe tomorrow. So what I was saying was that I promised to go the internet accent. Oh, there it is. To go live every night, while you're here. and make sure that I do that. So I'm committed to that. I know I went live. Okay, good. So I thought you were asleep. I know I went live today, but I was saying that at the end, like when it's time for you to like not be here, we're going to get your Cash App and have people to commit to your Cash App. Sir Miguel, hey, good evening. All is well here. Hope the same for you. We're late tonight. We're going live late tonight because we have something to talk about. Also, the link is in the chat right now. So as we start talking about these topics, and you guys feel like you want to come in, you're welcome to come up on the stage and talk about it. Because we're gonna continue the conversation that we had today. Hit the link, Money Montana. Come on up here with me. Don't leave me hanging. Don't leave me hanging. Sorry about the lighting, y'all. It just is what it is in this room. Hey, Harlem, girl. I thought you was asleep. I was like, I'm just waking people up. It's like 10:30 in Central Time. So I was like, that ain't so late. But I've been gone all day. I've been moving and shaking all day. Alberta, girl, you up? Welcome to the late night live. I had posted and said that we would be late. I knew I would get in late because we had a dinner downtown, so that was fun. I got some pictures. So yeah, again, the link is in the chat if you guys want to come up, because our first topic is to get back to the conversation we had earlier about the whole Charlie Kirk thing. I went, Joshua, I'm gonna ask one more question. I can drop my Cash App if you don't mind. It's up to me. Give double tap the screen and thumbs up. Sure, Joshua, drop your Cash App, man. When we have our games, and we giving out monies for coffee or dinner or whatever, we'll have your Cash App. I love it, Joshua. I love it when you show up first, like you on top of it. I'm gonna have to give you a wrench, Joshua, and so you can join the mods. Because hey, let me tell y'all something about Joshua today. Whenever they came in that chat and was talking crazy, Joshua was like, "Not out. We ain't having." He had our back. There's my guy. Hey, Montana.
What's going on with you?
Nothing much. I'm wide awake.
Me too. I stay up like this all night anyway.
Do
Every
you?
night.
I don't know. I kind of like it late like this right now, but I be kind of sleepy too. So during the week when I have to go to work. So again, hello everybody. Hit the like button. Join in on the conversation. So let's just continue. So really, what I thought I was going to do is go live through YouTube directly, but I don't get to bring people up. Oh, I guess I could have, huh? Montana, you showed me.
Yeah.
But I wonder, can I do more than one person?
Yeah, you can do 10 up to 10 people.
Oh, I didn't know that. So then tomorrow I'm gonna try that, because I think we get a lot more traffic when it's straight through, when we're not on StreamYard. But I love StreamYard, so I don't have any issues with StreamYard at all. So let's just jump in the conversation, because Montana, this is where I think this part is where you got my mind to thinking. So I want to get off of Charlie Kirk himself, and I want to talk about this the perpetrator, the one that caused the unaliving. Now, after you said that, Montana, like, just think about it, like, maybe he was sent to do that. I was listening to another podcast. I think it was Stephen A. Smith. No. It was Don Lemon, and they were talking about it, and they were actually saying, they feel like possibly, allegedly, the guest on his channel, that allegedly, what just their opinion, that they feel like maybe he was sent in, maybe this was an inside job for whatever reasons, that this happened. What is that? Oh, that this happened, and they feel like, there's more to come, like this is like just the beginning. And with him being so young and hitting the target on the target, like everything you talked about, I should have sent you that link so you could have listened to it, Montana. But I feel like, yeah, this is just a young 21, 22-year-old guy. And from the distance that he was at on that roof to land his target,
In an open area where there's always wind in open area.
and listen, where there's wind, and then there's so many people around.
Right.
And
You remember when they showed him on that roof, he looked like an ant.
yeah,
So imagine what he looked like to him for you to hit the aim for the head.
exactly. And I mean, and this is what's so crazy about it is they didn't people actually showing it how it happened. And this, like, literally, while he was talking about pow pow violence, volume down. Am I too loud? Is that what he's saying? Is that what you're saying,
No.
Joshua? Anyway, tell me, Joshua, if I'm too loud. But right when he was having that conversation about it, he gets unalived. But back to the young guy. So he tells, like, this, he's so young, his mind's so young, he could not live with himself and not say anything, right? He had gotten away, but
Mhm.
he went and he told his father that he's the one that did it. And so they took him in. He couldn't live with that. Like, it was going to eat him alive. Whether he was wanting to do that, make it happen or not, where did he get this pow pow? Where did he get, like, where did he
I
get
mean, he could
those?
get that because you got to be number 18 years of age to own a rifle, to buy a rifle.
And then another thing, every time this happens, they say the shooter had mental health issues. There were issues prior to this. Right now, at this moment, I haven't heard like he's talked about it before, that he had any kind of issues, that people were worried about him before. They had mentioned, like, normally they'll say, well, you know what, a month ago, a year ago, 6 months ago, we had an issue with him talking about it, or we had an issue with him having a mental health breakdown. I haven't heard any of that about him
You
yet. Go ahead.
you remember when federal law was that you had to be 18 years old to buy a shotgun or a rifle, and you had to be 21 years old to buy a concealed weapon? And federal law changed the laws a couple of years ago, about 2 or 3 years ago, that you could be 18 to buy a concealed weapon now. And in South Carolina, the state, they changed their gun law. You remember when you had um uh when you buy a concealed weapon to carry it openly, you got to have a permit. In South Carolina, you don't have to have a permit to carry a weapon no more. If you own a gun, if you own a pow, you could carry it anywhere you want in a store and all.
Wow. So Harlem brings up a good point. She says, "Are we even sure this is the actual person?" So before him, they had taken people down, thinking that they possibly could be the suspect, but they were the wrong people. They are saying he literally told his father that it's him that did it. Like, he did it. He admitted to doing that. Now,
And he turned himself in.
yeah, they sent his father, when he told his father, they went and turned himself. He turned himself in, which makes me believe that he's probably the one. But what I can't get with, and especially since you brought it to my attention, Montana, like, did somebody like pay him? Did somebody like train him before this, even they knew it was going to happen, and trained him? Because, like you said, from that distance, with the wind, with everything you got to know about pow pows and how they work, because I don't.
Yeah, had a sight in scopes and all
How?
type of stuff from 2 or 300
Yeah,
yards away.
yeah.
Like you got to be well trained, just like even just like I said, when you in law enforcement, they train you for that. In military, you got to be a sniper, and they train you for that. So for him to learn to know that, he was
Mhm.
trained by a higher power, and he had to be sent by someone, and it was meditated for weeks or months. Because when people plan debates or a visit or something like that is already months ahead when it's advertised on social media and all. So he had months or weeks to prepare to get right. That's what I believe.
Mhm. And then I've
And
also, go ahead, Mata.
And just like I said, and I believe he gonna tell on the person who sent them.
You because why? He doesn't this is why, like what you said, he has nothing to lose now.
He has nothing to lose. And then the thing about it is Donald Trump made a had a press conference and has made a statement saying that he's seeking the death penalty.
Yeah.
He want the death penalty seeked on him. So
Right.
that man might tell just so he won't get the penalty and just get a natural life sentence.
And then what was I gonna say? Uh I was gonna say something about that. Oh, and then also on when I was watching that other podcast tonight, it was his is a podcast, but I saw the news tonight too, and that's all they had. They like did a special thing on it on the news, but they're like, okay, now what's next? Because this young boy has lost his life to unalive, the one of the most powerful people in politics is what they're calling him. And if he was persuaded to do that, what's next? Who's next? Is somebody else in training? Does it get
And
does it get uglier than this?
and then the thing about it is I was going back looking through his content and the man was a very smart person. Very smart. Like he had his politics down to the T. Like he knew a lot of stuff. So what I'm thinking is, how when you got those type of people, like we go, like like hypothetically speaking, I want to compare him to Martin Luther King for this quick second.
Oh, but
When
before
the
you say, go ahead.
when
Yeah,
when the government feel like you know too much information, they're gonna get rid of you.
yeah.
And how they felt like Martin Luther King was gaining too much power, political power over the people, and they had to take him out. I feel like it was him for the same reason. He knew too much and was and was exposing too much, talking too much.
It's crazy though because Donald Trump loved him.
But but
That's his
but
guy.
but just like I said, when you know too much and talk too much, the government got to get rid of you.
Uh,
So I believe that they did have something to do with it, allegedly.
yeah. So then also Harlem said this too. So Harlem, they also found the pow pow wrapped in what they allegedly found it wrapped in a towel or a sheet or something. So they found the pow pow allegedly. They're going to confirm it, but it was found in the woods. So that's why they kept saying, "Is he in the woods?" They was like, "No, because we've cleared the woods. He's not in the woods." So he went and he got whoever did this. I mean, allegedly this guy did it. He went through the woods, got rid of the pow pow, went home, went wherever. It was miles away where he was, and he told his father, and then he turned himself in.
But and another thing, phases. Look how much look how much influence he had on the world. He got so much influence on the world that they shutting down colleges because they're receiving threats because he was loved by so many people, had influence on so many people. And then when you look on his YouTube page, he had what 4.1 million subscribers. And now tell me what high power person that's in government in the politics that has that many influences, people they influencing. Somebody
That
was hating. Somebody was hating.
that is a lot of followers. But again, like I don't know. I'm like, so did you see what Harlem said? Like he Trump loved him.
He had more influence on the people than Trump got.
Did we see? Was this the one where Chiefs quarterback said he's going to take care of his kids and education from now on?
Travis Kelsey and Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah. Is this the family?
I seen something, but I didn't look at it.
can't remember, but I think it's somebody said that they was going to now take care of all of their kids' education and all of their living expenses from now on. So, but yeah, I just don't think that I don't know if this is where people in politics are saying, listen, this man know too much, we gotta off him. I don't know that. But I don't know who wanted him off. Somebody wanted him away off.
But they would do that. That's why. Let me tell you
That's what I'm
something.
saying. And I don't think it's the young guy that did it, that allegedly did it, wanted him off either. I think he was just
No, he
asking,
didn't want it. That young guy probably didn't even knew who he was.
like everybody. I'm like, who is he? So
Let me
I
tell
don't
you
know.
something. When you look at Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton, right? You
Mhm.
see when stuff like civil rights stuff happen, like civil cases happen with cops and stuff like that. They say a little speech, but they don't do too much. They don't really fight for us because they know they know to stay in their place.
Right.
You don't see them on no CNN talking for our generation or talking for our people because they know the government will get rid of them when they do too much.
Mm. It's crazy. That's when we talk about the powers that be that can make things happen.
The thing about it was that boy ain't supposed to got caught.
That's the thing. Yeah. If it's true that he was sent, I don't think that it was meant for him to get caught. But I think that these are just opinions and alleged and all that because we don't know nothing. But I just think that he didn't want this, but he went ahead and did it, maybe paid for it or whatever. And he wasn't supposed to get caught, but it was eating his conscience. Like he was not, he knowing that everybody looking for him. He know that he just unalived one of the most powerful people in politics. He knows all these things, and he can't sleep. He can't eat. He can't run. He can't. What? I gotta go. I gotta tell somebody. So I gotta tell my daddy. My daddy's
Yeah.
going. I need to go turn myself in.
And then you 22 years old, and just like I say, it was sloppy from the beginning because what was the first thing they said they had? Shell casings. Then they
Yeah.
said they recovered the bag.
Yeah. Yep.
Like
Yep.
he couldn't believe what he just did, and he didn't just know he had to get up out of there.
And he just knew I got to get
And
rid of this. I got to get rid of this some
and
kind of way.
and,
So,
and
how?
got nervous and was sloppy.
Yep. And that's what happened. Yeah.
He really is supposed to got caught. Whoever sent him.
That's what allegedly we think happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, I think this is like the biggest story that has, like, again, like I went on a rant today about, them, coming at our community of people. And I feel like, so somebody made a post right today on Facebook, and it said, what are your thoughts about this? And then it was a bang of comments, right? And one of them was like, well, whenever George Floyd passed away, whenever all these people that we know, we can list them. Did we go this hard for them? Did y'all go this hard for them?
I
And
mean,
they were in the comments, just everybody was able to freely say what they believed, like what they felt about it. And it wasn't good stuff because they're going back to saying, you want us to have empathy, you want us to have sympathy. But when do we get it? When did this culture or community or this community of people get it? Are we wrong for that?
no, we're not wrong.
So I don't know. What we do know is that because the people in politics are going hard, saying whoever it is getting the death penalty. We ain't playing no games about it. We don't care. And now, hey, he's probably thinking, is this worth it? So I mean, they're going to continue to talk about this for a while. We're going to continue to follow it. We're here. We're able to have our opinions because that's what they are, just our opinions and how we feel. But just be ready to get some lashback because we have. They think we're crazy. Think we're awful people for feeling the way we feel. and that we shouldn't be saying anything if it can't be something nice. So anyway, that's that on that. Let's move on. We got some more topics to talk about. I just wanted to finish that conversation and kind of just kind of look at the person that did it, that allegedly did it and turned himself in, and what we thought about that. And I feel like a lot of us feel like a possible there was a possible like training or something or paid out to go on this mission accomplished.
And we don't have to say allegedly because we know for a fact that he had to get some training. I know without a shot of a doubt that he had to get some training.
Because how do you did you see, like, it was right on point.
It was right on point.
Right on point.
And just like I said on camera, when they show him on that roof, he looked like a little ant up there. So imagine they look like an ant to him too.
How far did they say it? How far was the distance from up there on the roof to where he was? I can't remember
Uh,
what they said.
Google it, Harlem.
Yeah,
Oh,
can
you
you,
go.
Harlem, really quick? See what they said the distance was. They said it. See what she come up with on that, because I'm just kind of curious that I didn't even know that. This is how oblivious I am. I didn't even know that you could shoot a pow pow and the bullet would go that far.
Yeah, you got to have a rifle, a high power rifle.
Oh, I'm like, it went way over there and landed right and went through his. Woo!
Just like with a 22 can shoot up to a mile.
Mm-hmm.
That's why
That's
they're the most.
long. That's far.
That's the most one of the most what it is the most dangerous pow in the world.
Is that pow pow little? Ain't that a little one?
Yeah, it's a little one, but it's the most dangerous one in the world because
Really?
when it hit you, it bounces all around you.
Ugh. Oh. Mm.
And then you got rifles like when you see them with that hunt deers and all that.
Yeah.
Those hit you
She
from
don't
like
see it. Let me
200
see if I
yards.
let me see if I can see. If she didn't find it, then I know I probably can't, because Harlem be finding
But how far was the perpetrator from
let me see. From the victim. Let me see if that'll pull
when
up.
he took the shot?
Okay. How far was the perp when he took the shot?
Like he was just talking and he just steadily stopped in mid sentence.
From he sure did, and just start falling over and just gushed out. Blood just gushed out. Oh gosh. Plus their family. You know what? Let me say this, because I think I should say this. Um I feel I don't I feel sorry for his, if he has children and a wife,
He
family, whatever.
did.
I'm sorry that they have to endure that. I am. Like, I do have sympathy for them. I just didn't like. I don't even know. I didn't even know the man. But when I went to look and saw what he stood for and what he was about, I don't like that. That's all I was saying. But for this family to have to see that, that's disheartening. And I don't think anybody should be unalive for that. Okay, I had to get that out. It's saying how far was the perp from the victim when? Okay, it says there is no one answer to the questions, as the distance between the perpetrator and the victim varies. Oh, we're not talking about that. We're talking
You got
about,
to put in his name.
yeah, you got to put his name in. Okay, it says 18 hours ago they posted this.
I know he was at least at least 200 something, at least 200 yards.
Something can shoot that far. That just amazes me.
Heck yeah.
Um,
Listen, we used to shoot deers from 200 yards off the deer stand and knock them down.
It's not. I don't see it either. I don't see it either, Harlem.
You
And
probably
I
could play
put.
the news clipping in there. Tell you,
I'm gonna have to find that. It's not showing me. I'll try it that way too. But a travels in your body at 22 can go up and down your body and travel. Whoa, hate that.
yeah, I know,
Hate.
Alberta. Listen, I'm a country boy. I grew up hunting, so I know about all the rifles and all that stuff and what they do.
I hate it. They always say, "Well, it's not the pow pow that's dangerous; it's the person that has it that's dangerous."
Yeah,
But
the person behind it, yeah,
mm-hmm.
142 yards
142 yards. What's
for
that? Two
104
football fields,
a football field and a half.
one and a half football fields. Oh, that's far. I told y'all Harlem could find it.
So for 150 yards, 150 yards, he really didn't have to have no trainer for 150 yards because you got regular deer hunters that can knock a deer because when you hit a deer, you got to hit him up on the top on the shoulder where it's hard at, where his vitals at.
Mm-hmm.
And you got some people that can hit deers. A lot of hunters hit deers 150 yards right on point on the money.
I'm so scared of deer and all that stuff. I don't even want to shoot a deer. I
Yeah,
don't
I used to hunt. I used to hunt all that stuff, gators, all that stuff,
and rabbit gators
gators,
at
rabbits,
the water.
coons. Huh?
Gators in the water.
Yeah,
How are you hunting a gator in the water?
easy.
You in a boat,
You can be.
or you can be on the sideline,
Yeah,
and then you go. How you get him out the water if you unalive him?
because when he like say for instance, if you got a rifle, right?
Yeah,
You know how gators they head sit up in the water,
yeah, yeah.
and you hit them right between the eyes or in the head, and when you get him, he'll spin around, and when he unalive, he'll float on the water. So you just get on the boat and grab him and put him on the boat, and then put electric tape around his mouth just in case he ain't all the way dead. I
Yeah,
mean, all
because
the
I
way
was thinking,
unalive.
like if you did that, does he toss and turn? He's so big.
Yeah, he toss and turn till he take his last breath,
Oh,
and
okay.
then he'll float on the water, and you go on a boat and pick him up, and then you put tape around his mouth just in case that shot didn't unalive him. You know he can't bite you because his mouth tape closed.
And so then once he's unalived, is somebody cleaning him up and all that and eating
Yeah,
for dinner? For dinner?
yeah,
You
yeah,
eat alligator?
yeah. Alligator, wild turkey, all that stuff, wild hogs.
You eat that?
Yeah.
How do you cook it? Fry it?
Talking about the gator.
Yeah.
Gator, you can fry it. You can fry it. You can smoke it.
So let me find out you eat frog legs.
Yeah. Fried frog legs, yeah.
Okay.
You eat them too?
No, I'm scared of
Yeah.
frogs. Like, listen, I don't even eat seafood because I feel like people's like, taste this shrimp. I feel like they're gonna move in my mouth or something. So I don't
But
eat no seafood. I don't do seafood.
seafood my favorite food. Listen, them fried frog legs with some fried onion rings. Shoot.
Hey, do you eat wild onions and eggs?
I've had wild onions before, but I don't too much care for them.
They so good, wild onions and eggs. Fried them, they're good.
You eat fish eggs?
I don't eat fish nothing.
Oh, yeah, you just say you don't eat seafood.
Yeah, no, 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 no. What you mean a fish egg like a baby?
Yeah, eat the eggs called caviar.
Oh no.
They sell them in restaurants, caviar. When they when you ever heard the word caviar, them fish eggs. And you can eat them raw.
Yikes. Yikes. What else you eat? Who in the chat eat frog legs? And would you say fish eggs? Does
Yeah, fish
anybody in
eggs.
the chat eat fish egg? Would you say Fish leg,
Miguel said
fish
frog
egg.
legs and alligator meat is fire. Yeah,
Mm.
alligator meat is very expensive if you buy it from out of the store.
What it tastes like? So, like, I think my grandpa said frog legs taste like chicken or something.
It don't taste like chicken. Like you know how you got
Or
steak.
squirrel. Squirrel. Do anybody eat squirrel?
Yeah, I eat squirrel.
And that they said that tastes like chicken.
Squirrel to me tastes like neck bone type meat.
Neck bone?
Yeah, but
That's
gator,
oh,
you know,
I eat neck bone.
like you know how you got steak like T-bone steak, and then you
Yeah,
got
yeah.
cube steak. A gator tastes
Uh-huh.
like cube steak, and I eat shark and all that.
Shark.
Yeah, shark meat
Sure.
good too. And I go out and
Pigtail.
catch sharks.
Joshua said pigtail.
Yeah, pigtails. But yeah, I go catch sharks and all. And
How you where you going? You getting in the boat and you going out there catching a shark?
yeah,
Nah. Oh my God.
yeah,
All I'm saying, moving right along.
he'll bite. He'll see what you do is you use other fishes and other meat and put it on a hook, and he'll bite it, and you just
Alberta
pull
ain't
them
with it
on up.
either. Ooh, so listen, when you get the shark, and we can move on after this. Do you like you see all his teeth?
Yeah,
Are they like rocks, like a sharp like what is it like?
like it's been so doggone long, but it's like like basically like dog, like how dog teeth is.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically like that. You got some people when they catch the shark and clean him before they process him, they'll save the whole jaw with the whole teeth lining for
Uh,
like for because that's kind of like you could use it for decoration and stuff like that.
right.
Just like how you got some people hunt deer and stuff the head and make them put it on a rack.
Octopus seafood.
Octopus good meat too, bro. I'm a wildlife man. I grew up in the country.
You
That's what we
are.
did.
You are.
I eat everything but snakes. Cause you got some people eat rattlesnakes.
If you saw a snake, would you kill it?
Yeah, I ain't scared. I ain't
Like
scared of them.
how would you do it? That's what I guess that was my point. Are you scared? Like how would you do it? Like cuz I'm running. It's going to chase
What
me
I
cuz I'm running.
what I do is I take a shovel or a hoe and knock cut the head off.
Oh, you ain't scared.
No, I ain't scared of no snakes. I hunt, so I ain't scared of snakes. I beat this and like right now, you still got snakes crawling. When deer season come in on August 15th, you still got snakes crawling until to the first frost. I done been deer hunting and walk over snakes, rattlesnakes and all.
So they said that if they get too cold, they just lay there like they can't move.
When it's too cold, they go on the ground and hibernate till it gets spring when it warm back up.
I don't like wildlife. I don't want it. I don't want
Yeah,
it.
I don't walk past plenty of them. Walk over plenty of them. Deer hunting.
Hey,
He don't bother
Galactic.
me. They don't bother me, and I don't bother them.
Well, they bother me. Just the sight of them. I'm sorry. All right, so we can move on to. Let me pull up some stuff and see what we got to talk about tonight.
What his name is?
Josh?
Miguel. Hey,
Oh,
Miguel, and I eat duck. Eat duck meat.
yeah, I heard people eating duck. I heard that. So you guys, Montana wanted to talk about this subject, and I forgot to bring it up. So I'm gonna tell you this is a good segue into what Montana wanted to talk about. He may have forgotten by now, but Judge Judy says if a woman can't make her own money, she's basically handing someone else the remote control of her life. What do y'all feel about that? Now, Montana wanted to talk about women. And I want to know specifically what you wanted to talk about because I told you you wouldn't win that game, that conversation with us.
Just like I told you, I said I believe the COVID-19 vaccines messed a lot of women up.
That's what he said, y'all. So did you hear that? I just want y'all to hear really clearly that he said the COVID vaccine really messed a lot of women's minds up during that time. And like we lost our mind or something. But Judge Judy said, women earn your own money because Montana says he will have control if you don't. So what do y'all think about that? Like in what respect did women lose their mind during COVID?
You better let
Montana,
them answer that.
I'm asking you.
Because, before COVID, you had some very, great minded women that did, great things, genuine things, and all the above. And it seemed like after COVID hit, that's when everybody went buck wild. Like, there's
Everybody or women?
women.
Montana.
Listen, like with what you said about the remote part, right? With
Yeah,
that, I don't
Judge Judy said it.
it don't give a man control over your life because just like with me, my mom and dad, they've been married for 45 plus years, and my mom ain't never had to work. So with me growing up seeing that, you know, my goal is to have my woman in that same situation where she don't have to pick up a finger.
But how did that mess women's minds up?
No, I was relate back to that remote situation.
Oh, okay. Got you. Where
But
Judge Judy said, if
yeah,
we're not making our own money as women, then we're automatically just giving the man the remote to our life and he controls it.
no.
So you don't agree with that?
No, I don't agree with that because I don't require like with my women. Well, with my woman, I wouldn't want her to work either. If I'm,
Hmm.
what I'm saying. But if she want to work, that's on her.
Okay, because I
Well,
was gonna say, but what if she wanted to
if
work
she
and
want to work, you can take your paycheck and do whatever you want to do with it.
okay,
You don't have to pay nothing in my house, in our house with it.
okay.
But I believe COVID messed a lot of women up, man. You used to can find some good loyal women out there, or good women out there. You can't find them no more. Everybody got a motive.
But that's what I want you to say. I don't want you to say women. I want you to say people.
Yeah, women got a motive.
All women. All women.
You got some women that don't come off as someone that got a motive, but eventually they do have a motive. Because one thing about women, they are great investigators. They might not come off as they have a motive, but it's up to a man to do their due diligence to you know, figure out what is the motive before giving your heart to them.
See, that's the problem. Like you automatically have in your mind, Montana, that any woman that you meet, they're going to have a motive. You just got to figure out what it is
You got to
and
figure out what it is.
show you. That's just like every woman is not the same. Like maybe
But
there are
but
like that, but there's men like that.
yeah, there's men like that too.
You can't
But they
say
but
most
but
women and they got
but
a motive and they're crazy.
but their motive could be for something good, or their motive could be for bad. Their motive could be to really love you and really want to marry
Oh,
you,
you didn't say
you
that.
know. But you got some of them that have bad motives. It is up to you to figure it out.
Look what Alberta said to you, Montana. I told you
That
you would win this fight, Montana. I told you you wasn't gonna win this fight.
only man in the chat is Joshua, man,
No,
and
there's some
Miguel
Miguel.
and Miguel.
Well, what do y'all think, men? Are they still here? We want to hear from you, men, because Montana is needing some. The link, let me drop the link again. I want anybody that want to talk about this topic to come up. We really want to hear y'all voices if you want to, but we really want you up here. Here go the link because I told Montana, like Montana, we can talk about this, but you're not going to win.
You guys,
Montana, hold on. Montana's saying that when COVID happened, women went crazy. Women have a motive. Women out to get you. Women ain't got good sense. What? What?
listen. Everybody, listen. All right. All right, you have everybody is about a bag now.
Yeah.
This is what the world is about, a bag now. Look at all the lawsuits going on right now. Everybody getting sued. Everybody got SA. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't that much SA going on in the world? Because everybody about a bag. So that shows you right there, everybody, well, some people have a motive. And put that there. Used to, what I'm saying? It Everybody about a bag now, man. Everybody want to be rich. Or everybody wants to be
Well, why
wealthy.
can't? How come that it can't be that? If okay, maybe the woman is about her bag, and maybe you're about her bag. So why you can't have the conversation, babe? Let's build this together. Let's become
Let me
strong together, and we both be in our bag.
let me tell you something.
Not I'm coming for your bag.
Let me tell you something. Every woman I've dated,
There you
I've been on the same thing. Let's build together. I had one person from North Carolina, and I made her quit her job, and I bought her, it made her start her own business because that's what I'm
Mhm.
about. We don't work. We don't work for people. We people work
Right,
for us.
right.
And I bought her a food truck. She did. She went to like 2 or 3 events and quit on it.
That's a hard job.
No, it's not.
Uh-oh, she coming for you.
Montana don't know what he talking about. He really don't because you know, objectively, right, Montana, when COVID started with me, right,
Mhm.
I was smoking cigarettes and I was puffing and puffing and puffing and puffing. And I realized it wasn't doing nothing for me. And
Right.
I put the cigarettes down during COVID, right? So
Congratulations on that.
that was like a great motivator. It was sad to lose all the.
You went out there, Berta.
Yeah, you cut out, Bert. You back? Try to go off, and then I'll bring you back up.
But
Okay, you
Oh,
hear
there
me
you are.
now?
Yep,
yeah,
we're
we hear
back.
you now.
So, like, that was a motivator for me to stop smoking. And I got stronger and better during COVID. You know what I mean? So, I do not agree with your statement that women went crazy. The world went crazy during COVID because we never experienced that. Like, I wasn't around when the flu came
Right,
in, but I heard about it,
right. That's
and that's a situation that the world became angry too. The
and
whole
that's
world became angry.
Yeah, and that's what I was telling him. Like, you can't put every woman in the same box. You cannot do that because even for me, even though I was working 9 to 5, I started building my businesses. I started trying to figure out something, and became successful. And so, well, at least one of them did, But I didn't go crazy. I wasn't out for a man's money. Didn't have no motives, So I don't understand. I think that the whole world did not know how to accept this, and there were so many theories about this COVID stuff and where it came from and what it's going to do. And people did, buy into a lot of that stuff. But then there was some really good stuff that came out of COVID too. God rest every soul that was lost because of it. But there was also some good things that came out of it that made people realize who they were, dig deep and say, what am I good at? And started businesses. So women, you can't, you're not, I don't, I just feel like you can't win that fight to say every woman is in this box and went crazy because of COVID.
But let me tell you something about me though. Y'all hear me right?
Yeah.
Like I always been about business.
Mm-hmm.
You know, every just like I tell you, every woman that I date, I try to build them up. You know, I try to build them up because I want to see them win too. I want us to win.
Mm-hmm.
And just like I said, you know, you got some of them that don't want that's lazy and don't want it and content with where they at,
Mm-hmm.
and I leave them where they at.
Yep. Yep. I get that.
But you have men that's lazy and don't want to work, and I could say the same. I could say the same thing about men. Like, they want a woman to take care of them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So
Then women have big like you got women that's lazy that don't want to work, but they
you have,
have high expectations of a man they meet.
but she just told you men too. Men think they can lay while you get up in the morning and go hit your. They can lay in the bed long as they want to, and you bring in and they ain't got to take no trash.
But
It goes
man,
both ways.
have way lower standard requirements than a woman.
Oh,
Like a man like me, I would date. Listen, if I think if I find a homeless woman and I know that she's good at heart and beautiful, I don't let her situation. I don't judge her situation because just like I told y'all a couple of weeks last week, you know, you got certain women that just need guidance and leadership in their life, someone that will hold them accountable, and you will see the best in them, and you will get the best out of them. I'll take a homeless woman off the street and build her up, and it turned out, and some of them turn out to be the greatest women ever. So at the end of the day, women have men have lower requirements standards than a woman. You could have a woman that's working in McDonald's, but they require a man at least make $100,000 a year. That's their requirements. He got to have his own house, his own car. He got to have his own this and own that. But you stand with your mama.
okay. Let me jump in here because that is true for some women. That is true for some men. So I don't think you could step out and say that women and all women at that. You have to say the people that you've dealt with, maybe, right? You can't say
Mhm.
every woman. You cannot put every woman in the same category in the same box because it just don't work like that. It's just that's just not that wouldn't be true. That's not true. That's not a true statement.
Well,
Right.
you
And well, for me, when you said that, Matana, I mean, that's very noble of you,
Hmm.
um, to even, like want to bring a sister up, right? But not everybody is like that's homeless. You have women that have their own business. You have, women that they bosses in their own life, have their own place, their own apartment, make a good salary, raise
Okay.
their children. My phone keep going off. I have to touch it. But you have really boss women. Not every woman is in need of a man to help them.
Right. Right.
and you're exactly right. But but you have women, right? The first thing when y'all meet, and you ask her, what are you looking for in a man? What are you looking for in a man?
Hmm.
And the first thing they tell you is, um, I want a man that has a great personality. a good head on their shoulders, and know what they want in life. You know that term, what they want in life. What you mean that you looking for somebody to know who they want in life? You don't even know what the hell you want in life. Just like that. You stand in an apartment, you stand in an apartment and don't want to work because your food stamps gonna get cut off, or you ain't gonna get no more vouchers. You don't even know what you want in life. So how you want somebody who know what they want in life?
Not everybody's on welfare. And
Yeah,
I pro
bro.
not everybody. I'm just
Well, it's like this. I ain't gonna use welfare. I'm just saying most women they don't know what they want in life, but they want somebody else who what they want in life.
I can't even say most women. I can say maybe
right.
the
Go
that
ahead.
you
Go ahead,
with.
Patience. Hmm.
Yeah, I'm like maybe the ones that you've been dealing with, or that you just are just uh, attracted to you, or you attracted to do that, because not even most women. Like I see a lot of women going getting it. They out getting it. They're out providing for themselves. They're
And I
not,
can never find them.
huh?
I can never find when that's getting it. They
Well,
they they, they always getting
you're
you.
in the wrong. You're looking in the wrong places.
They getting you.
Yeah, you. I don't know your.
Well, maybe you like being getting God. Maybe you
No,
like to play that role, that position of being that man and taking care of a woman. It's okay if that's who you are.
I mean, one thing about me, I'm gonna take care of you, but at the same time, you got to do some stuff for yourself too. Now, I got to see what you doing too. Like, show me that you trying too,
Yeah, yeah,
and
and
I
it
don't
just
mind helping you.
yeah, and it sounds like that for me, what I'm getting from you is that that's just what's been happening for you, and it just makes you feel like every woman is like that because that's all maybe that has been attracted to you. And so I just feel like you just got to put yourself out there for a different pool of women, instead of getting being down on every woman and think every woman is like that, because that's not true. Is that fair?
I can't say that's fair. I can't say that's fair. I really can't.
Okay. and,
Well, I
and
could say it's
Cause I'm
fair.
willing to fight about this all the way up to 5 o'clock in the morning if y'all want to stay on the panel.
I hear you. I see it. What was you gonna say, Berta?
I was saying, I think what you said, I agree with you. Not every woman, and you know what? It's like, what standard do you have? That you have to question yourself about it. Just like you saying about the women, like the women need, what's your standard? You know what I mean? Because you attract whatever you want. I mean, you must want a woman that ain't about it.
But what Harlem said was that she said you putting yourself out there, so of course the women in your orbit are going to be after the bag. But at the same time, when I meet people, I don't tell them, I don't disclose what I do or none of that. I play like I'm just a regular bum, a regular person. That's what I do.
But then you're saying that, but then once you guys get into like conversations and spending time and having conversations, that
Uh-huh.
eventually you're seeing that they're starting to like show you, I guess, who they are and what they are about.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and your experience has been that most women that you've crossed has been like that.
And then what another thing Harlan said was those are young girls. I don't really mess with young girls. I date more. I like the older generational.
Hmm. So it's been, yeah. I
And
think I hear you. I hear what you're saying, but I just feel like it's just the people that you've that you've encountered, possibly. And it feels like that those are the same type of women that just seem to be attracted to Montana for some reason. And then because I mean, you're like you're like coming like it don't matter who you are. Every woman is like that. Feel like you've experienced a grown woman, a mature woman
Just like, I just
experience.
like I've dated, someone that was, I date older women. So it was like one of the recent ones was 45, something like that. And act like she 20 something years old.
You got some of those that you got some that do that.
Like I go on Facebook and you got a story and you twerking. Like, come on, man, you 40 something years old and you a grandma.
Hmm.
And every time I look you on a story, posting a story on Facebook twerking. Come on now.
Yeah. Well,
Or every time you have a situation, you cursing people out. Like, you 45 years old, you still believe that cursing people out is the result of the issue. And I told her, I said, listen, where I'm at, I get treated like a dog every day. I should be the one that's cussing people out and cussing all of them out, but I be humble. You know what I'm saying? I'm uh I'm very what you call it? Um Dang, maybe lost my doggone words, phases.
humbled,
No, patient.
patient.
I'm very patient and humble. I the one should be cussing the people out every day how they treat me.
Hmm.
And I'm way younger than you and I know better. So I know you know better. These are the examples that you sent for your grandchild. It's just certain stuff I put up with, man. I love to have fun. I love to do anything that's fun. But certain stuff like that on social media, nah, you too old for that. That's something 20-year-olds do.
Hmm. I can get with that. So
You be in the club more than your kids be in the doggone club. Like, dang, every week.
still the mind and the age and maturity level are different. She obviously she was young minded, didn't want to grow up. So I don't know. I just okay. So my advice would be, and I'm not a counselor, I'm not a doctor or anything. I would just vet who you talk to. Don't just jump in telling them what you got going on, what you do. See what
I
they,
don't tell them that.
yeah. Don't share that.
I mean, I know that's obvious because, you know what I'm saying?
Uh,
And
First thing
when
you'll
they
see.
start asking you for money, just run.
Run the other way.
Quit. Quit.
Yeah, that's when Montana, that if that's the out the gate thing that they doing once they find out what you're doing, 9 times out of 10 it's gonna be I need this, need this, need this, and with your heart the way you are, what you gonna do? You gonna send it.
You know, but just
You
like I
gonna get
say,
this call.
when I meet them, just like I say, I play like I'm just a regular old person. I ain't got nothing going on. But I guess somehow they think that I do because when I tell them where I'm at, oh, you got a cell phone, so I know you got something. I know you got some kind of motion.
And then how do you respond?
I'm just a regular old person, man.
Well,
I'm just a
everybody
regular old person.
everybody
What?
don't have a phone.
No, everybody
Oh,
don't.
oh.
I thought I'd have told you the price on
Mm-mm. You didn't
them. You don't want to know.
message me, and now I'm
Hold on,
curious.
hold on.
What Harlem said? Age, maturity level are different. She was young minded. Yeah, she was young minded. Latana, you like younger women?
No, I like older women.
He,
Oh, okay.
he said he like older women.
Oh, okay.
What?
Well,
Montana?
if you like older women, they should have their shit together. I mean, they mess together.
Yeah, I agree, Alberta. But I feel like, sorry, y'all, I'm eating my dinner, somewhere my dinner. But I feel like that's a turnoff to just be asking people for money just because you can, just because you know he gonna send. No, no, it ain't right.
Yeah, but if anything, they should be like, you all right? You need something?
Exactly. Knowing that he in the situation he in, like, why are we not asking, are you okay? You got it. Even if he got it,
Look,
you have a courtesy to say, what dang, what can we do for you? Mm-hmm.
I meant to drop that bottom number down to 6.
Oh, okay. Still, that don't make it better. That's a lot. And I want to know where the money go to. Is it? I'm asking too many questions. Never mind.
Well, I won't hear you.
Yeah, never
You,
mind.
you, you, me- you message me.
Hmm. All right, y'all. Good conversation. So I'll be back live tomorrow. It's late. So I'm gonna end for tonight. I appreciate everybody being here. Thank you, Alberta, for coming up and indulging in the conversation. This was a good conversation, Montana.
Thank
And
you. Thank you.
Alberta could have kept her 2 cents.
the
I
reason I
told
like
you,
it,
Montana, send me your address, Montana. Text it to me.
All right.
All
Listen, we ain't needed your 2 cents.
she was gonna come and let you know what dog ate the cat. But listen, the reason I like this conversation, Montana, is because you're being genuine. I mean, you're able to say what you feel, right?
Hey, listen, what I'm telling y'all, I be telling them that to their face, and it hurt their little
I
feelings
believe
because they can't stand the truth.
I believe you do, because you don't bite your tongue about that. All right. Y'all have a good night and let's come back tomorrow. I'll be live a couple times tomorrow.
All right.
Have a good
right,
night.
you have a good night too.
You too.
All right. Thank you. Bye bye.
All
All
right.
right.